everyone, Era212 here with my latest haul video. Just want to show you some books that I picked up within the last couple of weeks. Also, a couple of books I got back from New York Comic Con submission I did there. So let's start off with this. Probably the hottest book this week, God Country #1. This is cover A. Actually a well-written story, but these image books have been flying off the shelf. This book right now is selling for between $12 and $15. I mean, it's just the first issue of this, and everybody's scooping them up. I don't know if this was short printed or not, but it's kind of tough to find right now. I mean, if anybody's reading Seven to Eternity, that's another book. That book, first issue, is a $75 book right now. I mean, just amazing how the industry and the market has changed. A lot of speculation going on. But the image books are hot right now. There's a couple of titles out there that are really good. This being one of them. I put this on my pull list after I read it. I really enjoyed it. Another book I picked up just for the cover. I follow Batman anyway, but that's the Stephanie Hans cover. I really enjoyed the way it looked. Picked this up also, and that's Teen Titans #2, and that's the first appearance of the Demon Fist. A group that is based out of Ra's al Ghul's cult, and possible antagonist for Damian Wayne right there. Damian's here to stay. I think he's a great character. Right now he's heading and leading the Teen Titans. He's well written. He brings a lot of diversity to the title, and the character that he is. He's an antagonist. He's ready to challenge anybody at any given moment, and I kind of find him refreshing. I picked up 2 copies of that. Just a speculation book. My spec doesn't mean it's going to be anything, but at my LCS, I was able to pick up a really nice, probably a 9.0 copy of The Cat. First appearance of Greer Nelson. Anybody who watched the Jessica Jones Netflix series saw that Greer Nelson was there. Don't know if the Cat is going to be there. Later on became Hellcat. Later on became Tigra. But first appearance of Greer Nelson as the Cat. Picked up the gorgeous Delato Ghost Rider variant. Couldn't pass up on that. Also picked up the Delato Venom #2. It's the color and the black and white. I mean, Delato just really killed it on him. Book I would never have known about if it wasn't for the YouTube comic community is this. That's Zombie Tramp #1. I picked that up for about $7. Tough book right now. Zombie Tramp has picked up a lot of steam. I wouldn't know about it. Zombie Tramp and Dollface are the 2 books, coming from Action Lab that are, really popular now. It's a mature book, but a popular book. On the CGC forums, was able to get, I believe this is my 5th copy of Amazing Spider-Man #4. First appearance of Cindy Moon as Silk. Another book I picked up at my LCS for, I think it was $3. Is $3 or $4. It was a Wolverine Sadade, and that's the first appearance of Andrew Mexer. This was a Panini book. It was written in France and then transcribed over to the United States. And the thing with this was that Mexer was reported on a site as possibly being in some type of a movie. So this book has a lot of speculation behind it. Same day I picked that up at my LCS, they had this sitting around. I'm never going to pass it up. Second print variant of Wolverine, Old Man Logan #72. Part of the variants I picked up. Got the Terry Dodson for the Inhumans vs. X-Men. Great rendition of Emma Frost. And had to pick up the Jock variant there. Loving the Jock variant. He's just doing a great job with him. Talk about beautiful covers. Loved this cover here. And that's Detective Comics #948. And this has a first appearance. It's the first appearance of Victoria October. Don't know if that person will pan out to be anything, but it's a possibility that has ties to Batwoman's past. Another book I picked up just on speculation and the fact that I love the cover. And that's Batgirl number 6, and that's Francis Manapul variant cover. I mean, I just love this artwork on there. I picked up 2 copies of that. This book also has the first appearance of Penguin's son. Last 2 pages, he's in there. Don't know if he'll turn out to be a major character. Rumor is he might become romantically enamored with Batgirl. But let's wait and see. Won this for $25, which is pretty good. This usually goes for about $50. And that's Damian, son of Batman, number 2. This is the 1 in 25 variant. It's the first time that Damian Wayne is shown as Batman in the future. Next book I want to show you. Picked this up from my boy Vince, Semper Fi comic guy. Gave me a really good deal on this, and that's Ghost Rider number 1. It's the first Johnny Blaze in his own ongoing series. Probably like a 6.0 book here. Really nice, but for the price I couldn't pass up on it. It's a bronze key I needed, and Vince, being the great guy that he is, also threw this in for free. And I mean, I was really floored when he gave me that. That's Punisher 102. Great cover. Great bullseye cover. Also, a short printed book. Tough book to find out in the wild, you know. You don't run across this in most LCSs that often. And then, lastly, I stopped in my LCS yesterday and saw this. So I took it, and that's Conan the Barbarian 24, first full appearance of Red Sonja. They had this one and this one. So I took all 3 copies. Yeah, I had to. I couldn't leave them sitting there. One of them with a pressing is probably like a 9.0. The other one's probably like a VG copy. And the other ones are probably like a 7.0. So, you know, all in all, got a really good deal on these books. Took all 3 of them. And super happy to have these books in my collection. And now, let me show you these. So anyway, as most of you guys know, the New York Warriors were all hooked up at New York Comic Con this year. And, you know, we had a great time there. But on top of being also with the New York Warriors, I was there with my sons. And one day, my oldest son and I decided we needed to see Stan Lee at least one time. So we were fortunate enough to get on line for Stan Lee, not have to wait that long. And actually got to shake his hand. And the facilitators for this were New York Comics, I believe it is. And they did a really good job as compared to some other companies. I think Anastasia Collectibles, TiVo had a big problem with them. These guys handled my books pretty well. And, you know, New York Comic Con was October. I got these books back about a week ago. So we're talking 3 months. But I got this signed. It's right around the grade I thought it was going to be. But that's Captain America number 100, signed by Stan Lee there. I mean, his autograph is horrible, but I went for the Stan Lee signature label, and just the experience. This will stay in my collection. Captain America, one of my all-time favorite characters, written by Stan Lee. I decided to go with books that Stan Lee actually had something to do with. You know, everybody to themselves, but that was my decision. I'm happy with it. Really nice. 5.5. And then I got 2 books signed. This is the second book, and I was really happy with the grade on this. I bought this book from Dale Roberts. If you guys haven't ever purchased from him, very reputable dealer. He's one of the most accurate graders I've seen out there. He told me this would come back exactly the grade it did with the pressing, but he sold it to me at the 7.0 rate. So, Amazing Spider-Man number 100. And it's signed by Stan Lee. While I was there, the facilitators told me that they do a private signing with John Romita Sr., who no longer does public signings anymore. It was only $30 more, so hard to see right here, but I'm going to bring it up to you. There it goes. Romita signed right there. Really nice. Super happy. Just looking on GPA just to see what this book was worth now. The last one that sold with a Romita and Stan Lee signature sold for about $500. I've got about $150. No, a little more. About $200 invested in this book, so $300 profit, or, you know, if I ever decide to sell it, Take it any day of the week. Super happy to get this book in my collection. And that's my haul for now. I want to thank all my new subscribers and my loyal subscribers who always watch my videos. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you have not subscribed to my channel and you like the content, hit the subscribe. Any questions, any comments, I try and get back to everybody as quickly as possible. A lot of great new YouTubers out there, and Doom143 and Alex the Comic Recorder are running a really good contest out there. I like their originality with it, and the prizes are really good prizes out there. I don't normally do too many contest entries, but I will be doing one for theirs just to show support for them. And I like the fact that they want everybody to subscribe to a bunch of YouTubers who are up and coming and are under 100 subs. You know, they bring freshness, a breath of fresh air to the community again. You know, we've been around, a bunch of us have been around here doing this a couple of years. There's guys that have even more time than us. So every time we see new guys out there that are exuberant and bringing things out there, it's exciting. But enough of my rants there. Thank you for watching. Until my next video, peace.